Hi guys, Jangro here, and this is ATM Gravitas, episode 9. As you can see, I got some new pants on. I'm going to show you where I got those. And in this episode, I'm going to try to get some kaolite and graphite. Those are the big gating ores that we need to continue. So stick around and see if we manage to do that. It has been, I don't know, a month or two since the last episode. I've been looking and looking everywhere for graphite and shirt, and I've had no luck. Those are tough ores to find, and we need them because a couple things are stuck behind them. A What's it called? Crucible. Crucible requires fire clay, and fire clay requires kaolinite and graphite in order to get fire clay, and so that's what we're up against. And we also, in order to get started with immersive engineering, the coke brick is also stuck behind fire brick, as are blast bricks, but that's steel as well. And I think we can get steel from immersive engineering. I hope, at least in the normal one, you can. I'm not sure what the recipes how they've changed, but we can get oil if we can get a coke brick. We're going to get creosote oil. I think we can burn that in lamps. So that's what we're going for here. Um, Otherwise, we've got lots of iron now, and actually want to head back to the iron mine again. So that's what this path is, and I want to show you around a little bit. There's nothing really new in the base. The orange trees are growing. That's exciting. The elderberry bush is flowering. Things are thriving pretty well here in this hot climate. I'm not. Um, I did make a leather flask. You need to check out the leather flask. It's great. It's empty. Let's go fill it up and see how it works. So you get multiple drinks out of it. There you go. And I can't fill it up again until I empty it, apparently. It's got a couple more at least. So that is nice. It's actually pretty easy to make right here. The leather flask. You get bladders from killing like sheep and rams and stuff. Then it's just some string and some leather, and the leather is just a napping recipe with leather. So I could have got that a long time ago. I wish I had. So keep that in mind. Yeah, to get kaolinite, I'm in a big giant chert biome here. All this orangey brown geographic zone, I guess, is chert, and there should be kaolinite here. Uh, so I've just been running around the world, spamming with the prospector's pick, digging underground. Are you serious? There's kaolinite right here. What the heck? I don't believe it. There's apparently all the kaolinite right here at the base. I'm not sure whether to feel stupid or relieved. I've been all over. Let's get let's get some ladders. I don't believe this. I've been finding all kinds of mobs underground, getting all kinds of stuff. No kaolinite, and there it is right at home. Isn't that doesn't that figure? All right, let's just cut down a tree. Ladders are really easy to make. You just take some logs and a saw, make some lumber and crafting table. You just make. Oh yeah, it has a crafting refill now. See how it fills it in behind again if I've got some in stock. So 64 ladders, that should be enough. All right, let's go dig. I'm in complete disbelief. I'm so excited. Where should we dig? There's a very large sample straight down here, apparently. Let's just go Let's just go straight. Is it over here out of the way a little bit? Yeah, let's just go straight down here and see what we get. I'm going to end up just like trashing the whole place. Nothing. Okay, it's up there somewhere. So let's go back up. Kind of narrowed it down a little bit. It's around me somewhere. Okay, let's ladder our way up. What I've been doing is just digging straight down, and this seems to avoid cave-ins because nothing's unsupported if you're just digging straight down. So if I can give myself enough room to put some supports down, then I can start to dig around and see what we're dealing with. All right, so I'm going to dig all this out and I'll be back. Oh, and here it is. I missed it my last time down. Yikes. There's nothing over my head. I'm safe, right? Kaolinite. Okay, let's build a floor. I got too much stuff. Goal reached. Pink unicorn. Did I grab some? I broke some. We got it. Okay, let's put a floor right here and let's mine this stuff. I don't even care about cave-ins right now. I'm so excited. Okay, let's put a support right here. Not there. Right there. This should allow us to dig all this stuff out. Oh, there's so much. Already, we've got 3 stacks of 16. I don't know how much I need. Guys, this is amazing. I spent all day getting to this kaolinite right by my house. All right, let's just fill out this last stack. And then we just know it's all here. Okay. Next up is graphite, which is equally as difficult. Look up in the sky, we can drink. All right, we need to plan our graphite strategy here. Just hunting in areas. So this is marble, one of the areas where graphite is. And I'm looking for places underground that I can explore. And I'm diving down into these ravines and just searching like this. And there we go. I found some traces of graphite. Finally, small sample. No, unfortunately, I'm going to drown. Unfortunately, it's underwater, so that's a challenge, but maybe it's over here. So, oh, we've got a medium sample of graphite over here. So I'm going to dig down right here, just straight down. I have a waystone. I'm going to place a waystone. This is going to be a temporary mine. Okay, so I've dug down here with the prospector's pick and found large chromite and large graphite. Well, medium graphite. And unfortunately, there is what looks like a spider spawner through here. Okay, I've managed to zero in and found the spawner. I'm just going to break it. They're coming after me now. Let's block this off. There's so many. And let's leave and see if they'll despawn. Okay, I went away, came back, and I think the spiders are gone. Oh, thank goodness. Got a little more activity going on here, but certainly manageable. Why are they fighting each other? What's in here? A diamond. Slime balls. That's fantastic. An ice cave. Now to find the graphite. Where in the world is it? I caused this collapse. Nothing, nothing. Traces of graphite. Small sample. Is it above my head? That would be terrible. Show me some graphite. All right, well, we got to find this graphite somewhere. I'll be back again. All right, well, I've been digging around here like a crazy person and causing all kinds of cave-ins, and nothing is showing up. Oh, there's some, that must be graphite. I wonder if these cave-ins are like destroying the graphite. Let's head down. Let's see if we can get down here. All my ladders broke going down there. Oh, I can jump on that water. Cave-ins has been my most active way of finding ores. Which is kind of sad. It's graphite. It's a miracle. Oh, jeez. They don't seem to be susceptible to the cave-ins. Maybe they do. Wasn't there one here? And is it gone? I guess if I put some supports in here, I don't know if this would be helpful, but where can I put them? Maybe right here? Let's just try it. Seems to be stabilizing things. All right, we've got... Oh, there it is. No, that was... It's not charcoal. I mean, that was not graphite. We've got 14 graphites. What does this do for us? And is there more? Okay, I'm going to see if I can find any other graphite around here. Stuff's too valuable to not try that. We'll be right back. I don't believe this, but there's a villager spawner down here. Man, do I want to break that spawner? I'm not sure. Let's see if we can light it up a little bit. Maybe I can stop them from spawning at least. Oh no, I'm out of food. Starving, starving. Can I drink any of this water anywhere? Gotta be a source block. Oh, phew. All right. All right. I don't know how to take this on anymore. The goat in the boat. Okay. I'm going to strategize that illager spawner and also whether I can find any more graphite around here. Maybe we'll just leave it for now. Okay. We're back. And after I got back with the kaolinite and graphite that I found, the measly small amounts, I started doing some math. And I came to the harsh realization that I didn't have nearly enough of either to really do anything. Let's do some math. So if we back off from, let's say, the crucible. Here's the unfired crucible. This takes one fire clay knapping recipe. Now, the first realization that I had was that I'm about to die of starvation. Okay. The first realization I had is that one knapping recipe doesn't take one clay. It takes 5 clays. So we need 5 fire clays to make a crucible from one, to make one crucible. Like a fire clay, we need 4 of each of graphite powder and kaolinite powder. And one graphite makes 4. So one graphite makes 4 powders and one kaolinite makes 4 powders. So that's a wash. So one fire clay needs 4 of each kaolinite and graphite. And for a crucible, that needs 5 fire clay balls. Therefore, we need 20 of each of these things. And that's barely what I came back with from my first trip that you guys saw earlier. Now, let's take a look at where we're going here. Crucible's great. We'll get there. But if we're looking at starting on immersive engineering, because that's where we're going here. So we need a book and we need a lever. And a lever is some cobble, I think any cobble, and a stick. Can we just make a lever here? Oh, I don't have any sticks. There's a lever and a book. I did make some paper with the jute that I've been growing. You can make paper with jute. Here's the recipe here. Oh, I was wrong. Sugarcane. We can make it with sugarcane, which I have been finding around. I've got some sugarcane around, but oh no, I turned it all into paper. There's 9 papers now. And this biome has a ton of sugarcane around in it. I tried growing it. There's some growing at the other base. I haven't checked in on it in a while. So now we can make a book. And if we put the lever and the book together, we get the engineer's manual to start in on immersive engineering. And I'm going to do a whole nother episode on this, but the first thing we need to make is treated wood. And to get creosote oil, we need, to get creosote, we need a coke oven and an alloy kiln. These are the first few things, but the coke oven is the key to getting creosote, which is what we need for treated lumber. And not only do we need treated lumber for everything in immersive engineering, but we need treated lumber for the very early create stuff. This cogwheel requires treated wood planks or treated lumber. So we're stuck behind treated wood in create as well as immersive engineering. And we want to get into create as well too, because when we talk about making the graphite powder rather, create gives us a bonus. Even just milling gives us a 20% chance of getting 2 extra graphite powders over the corn. So we just get 4, but here we get 4 and some more. So this is so hard to get this stuff. We definitely want to stretch it out as much as possible, and we want to get to a mill as quickly as possible. But creosote, treated wood, is in the way of that. The coke oven, get this, the coke oven requires 27 coke bricks. It's a big multi-block structure. And if we look up coke bricks, ready for some math? 3 coke bricks requires 4 fire bricks. And that means 3 coke bricks requires 4 times 5 clay balls, 20 clay balls, and 20 clay balls requires 20 each of kaolinite and graphite. And we need to do that 9 times. This needs 27. So 20 times 9, we need 180 kaolinite and graphite each. That's a problem because this stuff is so hard to find. This video would have been out at least 24 hours sooner had I not came to that realization. And I went on a pretty much all day graphite and kaolinite hunt. Here it all is. I found a couple. Well, I had my large kaolinite mine right nearby here. I found another one. Where is it? I don't even remember. Over here. I found another one just on the surface. So I was emboldened by the one I found right here in the base and found a large sample right from the surface again. And that's where all of that kaolinite came from. And I had to head down into the caves and go deep, like I did in the last episode when I found that spider spawner. Let me show you another thing that I found. Just again, to encourage you to don't go too far necessarily without looking carefully. It's so easy to miss stuff. Right up here, there's a zombie spawner right here. A zombie spawner. Like right here. I can see my base. So there's stuff all over the place. That's the moral of the story here. So look very carefully close to home. I keep stumbling on these things right in my base, and it's frankly pretty frustrating. But the stuff is there. The stuff is there. You just have to hunt for it. Pretty excited about that zombie spawner. And as I mentioned, I had a fight with Arenia. That was deep down in a cave while I was hunting around. I found a couple other spider spawners. So there's all kinds of stuff to be found. So keep looking. If you're watching this episode because you're frustrated about finding kaolinite and graphite, it is frustrating, but it's there. It's out there. You just have to be patient. I went through 2 bronze prospector picks just hunting around like that. Okay, now until we can get the millstone, let's just grab one of each of these. I'm not going to do all of this on camera. This would take so long. We put one of these in the quern. And there's one of them turning into 4. Let's just make 1 fire brick. What did I say? I needed 5 of each. Let's make a fire brick and let's make a crucible. This is a stack of kaolinite powder. And now we do it again for the graphite. And if we had the create mill, we would be getting a bit more. Which if you think about the effort in getting this stuff, absolutely worth it. That's the first thing I want to make as soon as I get through this initial process. So I'm going to grind up as minimum number of these things to get there. Okay, we've got a stack of each of these things. Now we need some clay. We've got a bunch of clay here. And now we make the fire brick, the fire clay. Let's make as much as we can here. There we go. 16 fire clay. There's some more math. 16 fire clay came from 16 of each of kaolinite and graphite. So now, napping recipes. Fire clay napping. So look, we got 16 each. Fire napping operation takes 5. They go away fast. And with 5, we can make 3 bricks. Let's make as much as we can. There we go. So 1 stack each of kaolinite and graphite made 6 unfired fire bricks. In order to make a coke brick, we need 4 of these things, but we have to fire them. So let's get these things cooking. Do this underground over here, far away from the house. Okay, we need some wood. And we need some straw. I'll do this far enough away from the house so I don't start a fire. Unfire crucible. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And they should both light as they're diagonal from each other. And in 8 hours, we should have our crucible, which is going to make smelting and mixing ores much better. And we'll have our first fire bricks. While that's cooking over there, let's make another forge. So to heat a crucible, you need a forge, and I don't know. I think maybe we could tuck it in there. Maybe that would look pretty cool, but let's make another one just for starters here. Bunch of charcoal. Need 7 of these. And we might need a bellows on it. Let's make a quick bellows. Leather. 6 planks and leather. There's another bellows. There we go. That'll be our crucible setup as soon as that is done. And we'll be right back. All right, these are done. And we've got a crucible. And we've got 6 fire bricks. That is exciting. Man, what a project it is to get those. All right, now we just put the crucible on there. Yeah, we can reach the forge. We could have just put this in there, but that's okay. Now if we open the crucible, here we can mix ores. So let's see. Let's try some mixing here. So what did we learn? It was 5 copper, 1 gold, and silver. Do I even have silver? I do have some silver here, but they're not ingots. All right, so if we put in copper, gold, only 1 can go in each of these slots. So let's then do it like this. And it's going to fill this up with these things and tell us the percentages, I think. So if we fill this up with some charcoal, fire it up. Hit it with the bellows. These things are heating up. And they're going to go into here. So now we've got 10 millibuckets of silver, 100 millibuckets of gold. And it tells us what kind of metal we're dealing with here. So we no longer need to use spreadsheets. All right. So now we need more silver. And I think 1 more copper is safe. Yeah, so now once we get these copper in here, this might need a little more silver to get up to black bronze. All right, we've got black bronze. And we can add another copper, get a little more black bronze. And we might have to add some more silver. Yeah. I think that has to be up over 14%, if I remember. There we go. We've got black bronze. Let's put, well, we're going to waste 1. We're going to have an extra 5. And now we can put this, I think as long as it's still hot, then we can put this stuff into the vessel. The vessel right here. And it's filling our vessel up with 605 millibuckets of black bronze. All right. Let's get our charcoal out of there. We're done with this. And there's the crucible. Doesn't matter what order you put the things in, they'll all mix up and it tells you the percentages. That is pretty neat. We've got our fire bricks. We've got our crucible. I think this is a good place to stop. And next time we're going to get going into immersive engineering. I'm going to do all the work ahead of time to get all of those coke bricks, which is going to be a ton of work, a lot of grinding, a lot of firing, and that's where we'll start next episode. I'm excited. We're going to get started with immersive engineering. So if you like the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel to keep up with this series. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Leave me your best tips. I appreciate them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I appreciate you.